Hi students, coming to the next topics in lines and angles chapter, we have few theorems to prove. So first, to prove theorems we have to know about few axioms. Okay, so axiom means what? I think that is a new word for you. Axioms are self-evident truths, means the statements, the mathematical statements which we need not prove. So to prove something we have to start somewhere. Okay, so we will start with few axioms. Axiom means what I said just now, that need not be proved, just we take them as true only, okay, without proving itself. Those are called axioms, okay, which we need not prove. So here the first axiom is, if a ray stands on a line, then the sum of two adjacent angles so formed is 180 degrees. These two axioms are based on the linear pair of angles. So already we know what is meant by linear pair. So here if a ray stands on a line, if a ray stands on a line, then the sum of the two adjacent angles so formed is 180 degrees. Hope all of you understood. Here angle 1 plus angle 2 equal to 180 degrees. We will take like that. Okay. Suppose if it is A, B, C, then here OB is the ray standing on line CA. So here the adjacent angles so formed, here these two are angle 1 and angle 2. So angle 1 plus angle 2 equal to 180 degrees. Coming to the next axiom, if the sum of two adjacent angles is 180 degrees, if the sum of two adjacent angles is 180 degrees, then the non-common arms of the angles form a line. The same figure we can use. So here if the sum of the two adjacent angles is 180 degrees, then the non-common arms, here OC and OA are the non-common arms for these two adjacent angles. So here they form a line, isn't it? So actually these two they are reverse to each other. Okay. So here axiom 2 is, if the sum of two adjacent angles is 180 degrees, then the non-common arms of the angles form a line. These two together called linear pair axiom. These two together called linear pair axiom. Understood? So here actually these linear pair axiom we are going to prove, we are going to use to prove the other theorems. Hope all of you understood these two axioms. Now we are going to prove one theorem. The statement is, if two lines intersect each other, then the vertically opposite angles are equal. Actually already we know that statement. We used in many sums also. But now we are going to prove it. First we will draw the figure. So here two lines, let them be A, B is one line and C, D. So here this is one pair of vertically opposite angles and this is one more pair of vertically opposite angles. So two pairs of vertically opposite angles we got now. So here what do we write here? AB, CD. Two lines are intersecting at O. We will write O also at one point O. We named it as O. Now what we need to prove? We need to prove angle AOC. Angle AOC equal to angle BOD. This is one. And next one is one more pair. Angle AOD equal to angle COB. So these two we have to prove. Okay. So using linear pair axiom we are going to prove the theorem. What is a linear pair axiom? If a ray stands on a line, then the adjacent angles formed are supplementary. Otherwise the sum is equal to 180 degrees. So using that axiom we are going to prove this theorem. So here what you can say, see here, OA stands on CD, isn't it? OA ray, OA stands on CD, that is a line. So what we can write from this? Angle AOC plus angle AOD. These two are adjacent. This is the line and this is the ray. So angle AOC plus angle AOD is equal to 180 degrees. Let it be 1. Next, OD is also a ray. It stands on AB line. So OD stands on AB, line AB. So from this what we can write? Angle AOD plus angle BOD, angle BOD equal to 180 degrees. So here OD is the ray. So here these two are adjacent. Now angle AOD plus angle BOD equal to 180 degrees. So from 1 and 2, what you can write? Once you observe here, angle AOC plus angle AOD. So here angle AOD is there, and here also angle AOD plus angle BOD. So here also angle AOD is there. So angle AOD is common. So definitely angle AOC should be equal to angle BOD. So from 1 and 2 we can write that angle AOC equal to angle BOD. Since RHS are also equal, LHS also should be equal. Angle AOD is common. So angle AOC should be equal to angle BOD. In the same way we can prove this also. Okay. In the same way we can prove that. If you want you can write that. Otherwise just you can write the sentence. Similarly we can prove that angle AOD equal to angle COD. I think all of you understood this theorem. So here based on that theorem, the previous theorem, we have some sums in exercise 6.1. Here fourth one I am explaining. If x plus y equal to z plus w, then prove that AOB is a line. Okay. So now we have to prove AOB is a line or AB is a line. We have to prove. What is given in the question? X plus y equal to z plus w. That is given in the question. So here once if you see this, here the middle, the point is O. Okay. So at O, by adding all these four angles, we have to get the complete angle, that is 360 degrees. So we can write from the figure x plus y plus z plus w equal to 360 degrees. All the four angles if you add, you have to get the complete angle. So here actually what is given? X plus y equal to z plus w. So in place of z plus w, can we write x plus y? Since it is given in the question. So x plus y plus x plus y equal to 360 degrees. Now you can write here given. Okay, z plus w equal to x plus y, it is given. So 2 into x plus y equal to 360 degrees. 2x plus 2y equal to 2 into x plus y. So x plus y equal to 360 degrees by 2, that is 180 degrees. So x plus y equal to 180. So this is from linear pair axiom. We can say that AB is the line. How can we say that? From the linear pair axiom. Otherwise x plus y means what? Angle AOB. Angle AOB equal to 180 degrees. So definitely AB should be a line. Or AOB also you can write. AB is a line. Here actually what we used? Linear pair axiom. We used. So from this we proved that. This is sixth question in the same exercise. Angle XYZ equal to 64 degrees and XY is produced to point P. Draw a figure from the given information. If ray OQ bisects angle Z by P, then find angle XYQ and reflects angle Q by P. So first you need to draw the figure from the given information. What is given first? Angle XYZ equal to 64 degrees. Angle XYZ equal to 64. So here this is 64. X, Y, Z. Angle XYZ is 64. Now, and XY is produced, this is extended like this to point P. So here somewhere the point P is there. Now if ray OQ bisects angle ZYP, angle ZYP is this one, then ray YQ bisects. Ray YQ bisects. Okay, bisects means what? Dividing into two equal parts. So here maybe like this. So angle ZYP is bisected the ray YQ. So here we can write Q. Now you have to find out angle XYQ. This angle XYQ you have to find out, and reflex angle QYP you have to find out. So from the given information, what you can write first? Here, can we find angle ZYP? Angle ZYP. How can you find out here? This angle is 64. Since XY is produced to P, this is straight angle, that is straight line, straight angle. So 180 degrees. So angle ZYP first we can find out. So from the figure, angle ZYP equal to, what can we write? 180 degrees minus 64. What you will get? 116 degrees. 116. Angle ZYP, this angle is 116. And what is one more hint given here? If a ray YQ bisects, so this is bisecting. So these two parts are equal. Bisecting means dividing into two equal parts. So YQ is a bisector for angle ZYP. So what can we write? Angle ZYQ. What is this angle? Angle ZYQ equal to angle QYP actually. Both are same. Equal to 116 by 2. Can we write like that? Since this total angle is 116, each angle means by 2. That is 58. Okay. So 116 by 2, that is 58 degrees we got. Now what is the question? You have to find angle XYQ. So angle XYQ means 64 and this angle. Both you have to add. So angle XYQ equal to 64 degrees plus 58 degrees. That is 122 degrees. So one we got. One angle we got. Now next question is reflex angle QYP. Here angle QYP is also 58 we got, but reflex angle QYP. So QYP means this one. Reflex means this. Okay, the remaining angle. So 360 minus we have to do. Reflex. So here I want to draw the same. So here this is QYP. This is reflex. Okay. This is reflex angle QYP. So angle QYP equal to 58 degrees. Reflex angle QYP equal to, what we have to do? Complete angle. No, this is, so 360 degrees minus 58 you have to do. That is 302 degrees. Did you understand all of you? Once again you see here. So first we calculated angle ZYQ, that is the same as angle QYP, and after that we added these two, then we got the first one, angle XYQ we got, and then reflex. Angle QYP is also 58. So after that reflex means 360 minus you have to find out. Understood children?